I think we should move to Mr. McCormack describing the resolution. I would say that included in the resolution is a detailed breakdown of all the square footage for all the tenant groups, which is more than just the House of Representatives. It includes all of the work that is done by the legislature. So we are carrying the load for many others, and Representative Dowd, I believe that was your suggestion, that we keep them in this building. So it takes up a lot of space. Mr. McCormack, could you please describe the resolution that's in the packet?
Mr. Chair, members, Patrick McCormack from House Research. There are two documents we're working off of. The first is the resolution 2022-R30, and the second is the one-page MOCA outline of the program plan for the SOB. Looking at the 2022-R30, we have on page 1 and page 2 through line 19 a series of whereas statements outlining the elements that were discussed at the Monday hearing that require a state office building improvement and expansion plan, including, for example, on page 1, line 9, it mentions of the public and throughout meet the public needs. On line 12 through 16, mention of other entities involved, concerns with security. You'll see the whereases list all of these out in a summary fashion. Turning to page 2, lines 20 through 22 outline the statutory duties that we are meeting today. We are here to approve program plans and cost estimates. And on line 26 of page 2, we internally reference this separate document with MOCA at the top corner, which further outlines the program plans we're approving today. On page 3 and the top half of page 4, we have specific cost estimates for elements of the plan, breaking them out by the various tenants in the state office building. Finally, on page 4, lines 9 through 16, we have approval of ancillary expenditures, including costs of relocation, temporary officing, rent loss on tenants in the SOB, and furnishing and exterior facilities and grounds.
Chair moves adoption of the 2022-R30 resolution. Discussion to the motion. Representative Nash.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And this will go back to my initial comment and picking up on what Representative Olson had asked. Lines 9 through 16 are indeed open-ended, and I'm wondering if either the architects and managers or somebody could provide a not to exceed number, because I think a little restraint on this this amount of largesse might be a good thing, to say that this should not exceed X number of dollars. I just think that that's, one, a very good question, but two, probably not a bad plan. You would know better, because I'm sure you've heard some of these preliminary numbers, as I call them, things and stuff. But I'm sure you've heard that. Perhaps many of your members have heard that as well. I'm just curious, can we put some guardrails around that, Mr. Chair?
Representative Nash, the reason those numbers are not specified is because that we don't have specific plans for how the legislature would operate if the state office building is shut down. For example, it could be a return to virtual committees and limited access to legislators working in swing space. It could be a full workup of temporary state office building kind of space. That's unknown. The Capital Area Architectural and Planning Board has to review any kind of work related to grounds. That is unknown. There is money in the proposed budget for furniture, but what is not known is how much of our existing furniture can be reused. For example, these committee chairs are new. There's no reason why they cannot be incorporated into the committee room design going forward. But that detailed level of planning is not complete for those items. So the answer to your question is no, we can't put a not to exceed number on there, because it would be just throwing a dartboard, or a dart at a dartboard at this point in time. But As this project proceeds, if it proceeds, that will be subject to public scrutiny, and it'll be subject to reporting, and there will be every incentive to try to keep those costs in line. Representative Nash?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I guess, question of you, since you've seen this, was there a discussion of it should cost us X number? Or was it really just a, hey, we don't know, so we should leave ourselves an endless bag of cash to be able to do these things?
Representative Nash, the cost of swing space, for example, depends on how the House decides to operate. And that will be a choice for the current or the next set of legislators here. So it's, I think, difficult to say what that looks like. It's just entirely speculative. Any further discussion to the chair's motion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no.
No.
The motion prevails, and the 2022-R30O resolution is adopted.